I spent $60 and wrapped it up with a bow. Christmas morning, he opened it and smiled. This is great, sweetheart. I've always wanted to do this. 6 weeks later, everything fell apart. It started with a phone call. I was at work when my mom called, crying so hard I could barely understand her. Come home. Now, your father, there's something, just come home. I rushed home, terrified someone had died. When I walked in, my dad was sitting at the kitchen table, staring at his laptop. My mom was in the corner, mascara running down her face. What's going on? I asked. Dad looked up at me with empty eyes. The DNA results came back. And what did you find out? He turned the laptop toward me. On the screen was his DNA match list, and there at the top, listed as a close family match with 50% shared DNA, was a name I'd never heard before. Marcus Thompson, relationship son. My brain couldn't process it. What what is this? My mom's voice cracked from the corner. Tell her, Richard, tell her what you did. My dad's hands were shaking. 26 years ago, before your mom and I got married, I had a relationship with someone else. Her name was Angela. It ended badly and she moved away. I swear I never knew she was pregnant. I felt like the floor was dropping out from under me. You have another son? Had, he whispered. I reached out to him through the DNA site. We've been messaging. He's 25, lives in Portland. He grew up knowing his mom never told his father about him. When he took the DNA test, he was hoping to find me. My mom sobbed louder. 26 years, Richard. Our daughter is 23. You were with her while we were engaged. The math hit me like a truck. My parents got married 24 years ago, which meant you cheated on mom? I couldn't breathe. It was complicated, he started. Don't you dare, my mom screamed. Don't you dare say it was complicated. You slept with her 2 months before our wedding. 2 months. I sat down, my legs giving out. Does he want to meet us? Dad nodded slowly. He does. He seems like a good kid. He's a teacher. He's not angry. He just wants to know where he came from. The next few weeks were a nightmare. My mom moved into the guest room. They started marriage counseling, and I was stuck in the middle, trying to process that I had a brother I'd never met. Then came the day Marcus drove down from Portland. I answered the door, and my breath caught. He looked like my dad. Same nose, same eyes, same slightly crooked smile. It was like looking at a photograph of my father from his 20s. Hi, he said softly. I'm Marcus. You must be Emily. We sat in the living room, the most awkward family reunion in history. My mom stayed upstairs. She said she couldn't face him, that it wasn't his fault, but she wasn't ready. Marcus told us his story, how his mom, Angela, had raised him alone, how she'd told him his father didn't know about him and had moved on with his life, how she'd passed away from cancer 2 years ago, and he'd done the DNA test hoping to find any family at all. I'm not here to ruin anyone's life, he said, looking at my dad. I just wanted to know where I came from, who I am. My dad was crying, actually crying. I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have been there. I swear I would have. Over the next few months, something strange happened. Marcus became part of our lives. Slowly, carefully, he'd come down for Sunday dinners. We'd text about random things. He taught me about the music he loved, and I introduced him to our family's traditions. My mom eventually agreed to meet him. It took 3 months, but she did it. She sat across from him at a coffee shop and told him, None of this is your fault. You deserved a father. I'm angry at your father, not at you. Marcus just nodded and said, I understand. I don't expect anything from any of you. I just wanted to not feel so alone anymore. That broke something in my mom. She started crying, and so did he, and somehow, impossibly, they hugged. My parents' marriage didn't survive. They divorced 8 months after that Christmas. Too much betrayal, too many lies, even if they were lies of omission, but they stayed civil, for us, for Marcus and me. Now, 2 years later, Marcus is my brother, fully, completely. We talk every week. He came to my graduation. I went to Portland for his birthday. We have the same terrible sense of humor and the same obsession with true crime podcasts. My dad tries, he really does. He's built a relationship with Marcus, taking him to baseball games and teaching him to fish like he did with me, trying to make up for 25 lost years. Last month, Marcus called me late at night. You awake? Yeah, what's up? I just wanted to say thank you. For what? For buying Dad that DNA test. I know it blew up your family. I know it hurt, but I'm not alone anymore. I have a sister. I have a dad. I have people who share my weird eyebrows and bad jokes. You gave me that. I was crying now. You're my brother. I'm glad I found you, even if the circumstances were insane. Me too. I never thought a $60 Christmas gift would destroy my parents' marriage and rewrite our entire family story, but I also never thought I'd gain a brother who texts me memes at 2 in the morning and loves me unconditionally. Life is strange like that. Sometimes the worst disasters lead to the best surprises. But I'll never buy anyone a DNA test for Christmas again. That's for damn sure.